Aaliyah, The Weeknd. Let's see.
If it wasn't for Tony,
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming back with a new Aaliyah video, and this video is going to be about the new posthumous single Blackground just released called Poison, featuring The Weeknd. Of all artists, The Weeknd. You know, they coming out with a new posthumous album, apparently called Unstoppable, and this is the first single. And I'm going to be giving my first reaction to it. I didn't listen to it yet. I heard a snippet. I'm going to talk about that in a few seconds. I heard a snippet, but I want to see if they remastered it, if the engineer actually engineered, because if y'all heard that snippet, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I have my Spotify loaded. It's right here, ready to go. Y'all see it? Y'all see this? It's ready. I'm ready to give that first listen. But before I give my first listen, I want to give my initial reaction to the cover art and just The Weeknd and then the snippet. Okay, let's start with the cover art. Get it? It's called Poison. There's going to be some type of potion bottle and all that type of stuff, and it's like, okay, I get it. But the cover art, it just didn't really do it for me. I would have rather had maybe a picture of The Weeknd, or maybe a Photoshop picture of them together, or a picture of Aaliyah holding a bottle, Photoshop, something like that. You know what I'm saying? To me, looks like somebody got a free trial of Photoshop and just went crazy. You know, designs and colors, and this is like, oh, it's too much going on. It's too much going on. That's
too much.
Now, The Weeknd, I know there's a lot of people saying no. People had a problem with The Weeknd being the artist chosen, or one of the first artists chosen, and some people have a problem with just Aaliyah's vocals being used with another artist in general. But this may be an unpopular opinion, but we're gonna talk about it. I didn't really have a problem with it. The Weeknd, I was like, okay, because sonically, aesthetically, vocally, you can really hear Aaliyah's influence in his music, in his vocals, in his singing style, in the production. So I was like, okay, The Weeknd wasn't too far off of a choice, you know? And a lot of people have this thing where it's like, I saw a lot of comments, Aaliyah, rest in peace. She didn't even know The Weeknd. For over a decade, Aaliyah was resting in peace. She still is resting in peace. It's been 20 years. She's resting in peace. You want to know what else was resting in peace? Her legacy, because it was nothing being done. So all the stuff that's coming out, being back on streaming services and this billboards, this, that, all this promotion. They got a new posthumous album coming out. This first posthumous single. I'm happy. I'm excited. A lot of people are against it. I'm for it. I want to hear new Aaliyah vocals. Now, what Blackground does with it, that is tricky. You know, I'd rather hear Aaliyah vocally by herself, but if you're going to pair her with somebody, or a new artist, or a popular artist, make sure it's done right. A snippet was released, going all around social media. I gotta say, the snippet left me underwhelmed. You see how Aaliyah's looking on the shirt? When I was listening to it, this is how I felt. Like, you see how Aaliyah look? Like, I got dead eyes. That's the best you could do. Like, this is how I felt listening to that snippet. It was underwhelming. Aaliyah's vocals were pitched, highly pitched. It was filtered. It sounded like she recorded it in a submarine underwater. Her vocals just sounded like off. It sounded like they took her original vocals, threw it in a blender. It was a okay, no, a little bit more. No, a little bit more. That would do. I'm not gonna post it because you know Blackground love copywriting videos. But if you look hard enough on social media, Twitter, Instagram, you're gonna find that snippet. It sounded like a snippet of a snippet. It sounded like a sample of a sample. It sounded like a demo of a demo. No.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail!
What is going on? Who was the engineer for that? Who was the engineer for that? Y'all got Aaliyah vocals sounding like she recorded it underwater in 2021. In 2021. But like I said before, that was just a snippet. I'm about to give my first real reaction, first listen, released on Spotify, which was hopefully remastered. As y'all can see, I got my Christmas tree up. Happy holidays to you and yours. I hope that this single was an early Christmas gift and not a piece of coal. Okay? Now, y'all ready? Let's listen. All right, here we go. It still sounds filtered. Weeknd's vocals sound clearer than Aaliyah's. That's a problem right there. I like the instrumental though. The filter on her voice is still there, and it's messing me up. It's messing me up. His vocals sound clear. This will make for a nice radio song.
Okay, let's just try it again! You bunch of bastards!
Oh my God.
The vocals are off. Still sounds like a demo of a demo.
And that pisses me off.
Aesthetically, I can hear it as a nice radio song. They were smart to send that to radio for that to be the first single because it has that radio friendly vibe to it. But the thing is like Aaliyah's vocals should have been fixed because you compare it to how The Weeknd sounds. He sounds clear. His vocals sound clean, like they were recorded in a high-tech studio, right? Like you would hear on one of his albums, one of his singles. But Aaliyah's vocals are still overly produced, overly pitched. I don't know why. Like, y'all didn't hear that? I'm at Black Grounds. I still feel like this. I still feel like this. Cause what? What? And to be honest, The Weeknd wasn't a bad choice to pair her with. But the problem is the overproduction on her vocals because it doesn't sound natural. It sounds highly pitched and it still sounds like she sung this in a submarine underwater. Her vocals, if the vocals were clear, you can hear that it was a nice song. It was a nice, and I wonder what song was that originally going to be? That sounds like could have been around like the Aaliyah self-titled era. That could have been a song they scrapped for Aaliyah self-titled. I would have liked to hear those vocals cleaner and more crisp. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to it again. And you know what? You know what? I've been trying to figure out how it sounds. It sounded like Aaliyah recorded this over the phone.
Oh my God.
It sounds like she recorded this on somebody's answering machine. That's a problem. That's a problem. That is a problem. Why it sound like Aaliyah recorded this on somebody's answering machine?
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail. Period.
Listen to it. I'm gonna listen. Now this is on Spotify, right? Spotify is supposed to have the most high definition versions of the songs, but her vocals still sound. Even under the filter, I can hear how beautiful her vocal sounded, but it's bad that it was filtered. Sure, the raw vocal was not that bad that they had to overproduce it like that. It's like the more I listen to it, the more it's like you can hear the difference. It's like her voice, her vocals have like this thing, like you can just hear it. It's like a pitch. You can hear it. You know how a mic is too loud and it has like that pitch noise? It's like, there's this high frequency sound you hear when Aaliyah is singing in contrast to when The Weeknd is singing and it sounds clear. So they definitely should have fixed that. Definitely should have fixed that. Overall, I'm just excited that we get to hear new Aaliyah vocals. I hope that the next single is better vocally produced because the song is not bad. The instrumental is not bad. Like I said, it's a nice radio friendly song. But the vocal production on Aaliyah was terrible. And I hope that the whole album don't sound like that. I really do. Whoever's the engineer, like, did y'all not hear that? Did y'all not hear that? So I would give it a 6 out of 10 because it's not a bad song, but the vocal production on Aaliyah needs much work and it leaves much to be desired. Because I know her raw vocals sounded better than that. It's too much filter, it's too much, no. Hopefully the next single in the whole posthumous album sounds better vocally. And I'm not talking about like Aaliyah's singing ability. I'm talking about the vocal production. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want anybody to say, oh, no. I'm not talking about how she was singing. I'm talking about how they produce the raw vocal audio. You know? Anyways, guys, that was my initial reaction to the new Aaliyah single, Poison, the new posthumous Aaliyah single featuring The Weeknd. What did you guys think of the cover art? What did you guys think of The Weeknd being the featured artist? Did you like his vocals? Did you like what he brought to the song? What did you think of the production of the song? And I already know what you're going to say. What y'all think of Aaliyah's vocals on the song? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, what would you rate the song? I give it a 6 out of 10. The 4 points being lost for the vocal production on Aaliyah. But overall, I can see that it's a radio-friendly song, and I can hear it on the radio. I can hear DJ spinning it, and you know, it's a nice, smooth, one of those smooth songs, right? But Aaliyah's vocals should have been better produced. And for this new Aaliyah posthumous album, what ideas do y'all have? Because apparently, the name of the album is called Unstoppable. I feel like they can come up with a better title than that. Come on, Black Girl, really? I mean, use a thesaurus, do something. Unstoppable? Come on. Y'all can come up with something better.
Okay, let's just try it again! You bunch of bastards!
Come up with some better cover art. For this album cover, y'all better pick one of the most finest, flyest, unreleased pics of Aaliyah. The album cover should be an unreleased pic that nobody has seen. Maybe with a new outfit, a new hairstyle, something. Something that's gonna be like, wow, you know? And because we know it's gonna eventually come out, who would y'all like to be the featured artist on this new posthumous Aaliyah album? And what producers would y'all like to produce some of the tracks on this new posthumous Aaliyah album? Would y'all want them to bring Missy and Timbaland back? Would y'all want them to use some new producers, or use, you know, some well-known producers, or try to get some new underground producers for this new album? Give me a reaction down below about everything. The cover art, the production, The Weeknd, everything. Let's talk about it down below. I'm going to be discussing it with y'all in the comments, but I personally would love if they got Brandy and Monica to do some type of, you know, three-way trio type of song with some of Aaliyah's vocals. Wouldn't that be dope? Brandy, Aaliyah, and Monica doing something together. That would be dope. That would be dope. But that's just my idea. What are y'all's? Overall, background, y'all could have came a little harder than that. I'm just saying. But we got a whole album full of songs that have yet to be released. Let's see what they do. But until then, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.